Hello, this is Kurt from the Model Railroad Collector Wiki, and tonight we're going to have a look at a feature of the Wiki called Maintenance and Task Lists. These are two features that the Wiki has that will help you to manage the tasks that you need to perform, mostly to your locomotives, but to any of your items in your collection. So let's get started and I'll show you how this is done. So the assumption when we start now is that you must be logged into your account at the Wiki, and you will know that if you're correctly logged in, you should see the My Collections button in the main menu bar. The tasks and maintenance lists are subsets of collections, so if you have no collections, obviously you can't use the feature. So when you're logged in, click on the My Collections button, and you will see the whole list of all the collections that you have. This includes the collections that you own, your want lists. Other collectors have shared their collections with you as well. But for now, let's look at I'm going to do some locomotive maintenance. So I have a separate collection called Kurt's Locomotives that contains all of my locomotives. So click on the row for the collection that contains the item that you want to register a task for. Click on View so that we can view the entire list of items in your collection in this specific collection. As I mentioned, this is my collection for locomotives, so I have a number of different locomotives here, and well, I'm going to start out making this simple. The first one here I'll say is a Markland 3030 Swedish locomotive. And let's say that I need to, one of the light bulbs burnt out and I need to change the traction tires on this locomotive. So I'm going to create a list of these tasks that what I need to do. So as soon as you click on an item, you will see there's prior to clicking on an item, you'll see there's a menu option called Task List. So I'll show you what the tasks look like. If you click on the task list here with nothing selected, you get a list of the tasks that you have registered to do. There's one for this. I need to refix the repair unit, the reverse unit, add some new parts to this one, to that one, and change traction tires on this one. And you have a list of items also that you've completed the task for. And you'll note if it's completed by the little check boxes here. So these are tasks that I've completed. These are tasks that I still need to do. And the task list is an overall list of all items for all different items in the collection of which you've added tasks to do. So this is a generic list of everything in this collection that you've registered. Okay. So how do we create these individual items here? Okay. I'm going to go back to the list of my locomotives in my collection, and let's add a task to this Swedish locomotive here. So I highlight this, and you'll see there's a new menu option available called Item Maintenance. So if we click this item, you'll see that we have a list now, but there's nothing in the list. So we want to add two tasks to this locomotive. One is if we click New, we see that we have a small form here with service type, date, notes, and status. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to change the traction tires. So I've created an option here to change traction tires, and I'll give it a service date. If you click inside here, click for today. This is the date that I'm creating it. And notes, I believe that this is I'll say change traction tires 7153 is the traction tire that I need. And the status on this is to do, since I haven't done it yet. Okay? And as soon as you have set these, you save it, and you'll see that we now have one item in our list called change traction tires that's associated with this one item in our collection. Okay? If we want to create another one now to change the light bulb, we click New. And it fills the form out with the items that were there previously. So we're going to set this now to change repair light bulbs. Okay. If the item the description of the service type that you want is not listed here, and when you start there won't be anything there. Then you choose not in list and you create something new. I'll just create one here, paint the roof. So if I want to paint the roof on this, and I save that, so this becomes the option. Okay, but for now I want to change the light bulbs. As I said, service date stays the same. Change bulb, I think it's 60. Okay, and it also is a to do. So if I save this record, then we see now that we have 2 tasks for this locomotive 3030. These are the 2 tasks. Okay, so now if I return, I unselect the row and I go into a task list, the generic task list. You'll see that now these 2 tasks are grouped in with all the other tasks that I have to do with all of the other items. So one says change traction tires. Okay, so when you've actually done the work, you need to mark it as completed. So you highlight it to edit this, click edit, and instead of the status to do, you can say status completed. And probably won't be the same day that you created the task, but we'll just say it was completed on the 10th of December. Okay, update that, and you see that now the task moves down here. It's been checked, it's completed, and now I just have to change the light bulb on this. So that's the basic concept of the task list and the maintenance list. You have a task list which shows a list of all the items that you need to do, all the tasks that you need to do within this one collection. And if you highlight one of the items in your collection and you select item maintenance, this shows a list of the tasks specific to that one item. Okay, so that's the tip of the day here, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, and thanks a lot.